What is going on, everyone? Let's talk a little bit about what the Phillies did and did not do at this trade deadline. So, on Monday, they acquired Jason Vargas from the Mets in exchange for essentially a nobody catcher, Austin Bossart from Double A, the Reading Phillies. This guy isn't even a top 30 prospect for the Phillies, so I'm not too worried about this trade. The Mets also send $2.9 million along with Vargas in the deal. So Vargas is going to be a free agent after this season. And I said it at the time. The Phillies better make another move for a good starting pitcher, or else this is kind of just like a front office saying, we don't know really where we are. We're going to do this move. We're going to make this deal, but we don't want to sell too much and go out and get, a really good starting pitcher. And I was actually saying that in my video before how the Phillies should approach the deadline. I didn't want to give up Baum. I didn't want to give up any really good prospects. But at the same time, if the front office is thinking we're going to get 3-4 starting pitchers in this offseason, we're going to go all in next year or whatever, you're not going to get 3 or 4 starting pitchers in one offseason in free agency. So this is your chance. Go out and grab a guy with years of arbitration. Let him learn the pitch calls. Bring him back for next year and maybe for years to come. And now you got another guy, another great starting pitcher who can play in this league. Jason Vargas, a UFA after this year, in his last 12 starts, a 3.34 ERA. Not bad. The way I look at this move, you don't really get that much better. You don't really get that much worse. Zach Eflin, he sucks right now, okay? Vince Velasquez, I don't think he's not a starting pitcher in this league. He should not be starting. And realistically, Nick Pivetta, Zach Eflin, Vince Velasquez, these are the guys that we were hyped for at the beginning of the season. Breakout Nick Pivetta, what happened to that? He's in the bullpen right now. Vince Velasquez, Zach Eflin, these guys cannot start. We've had to move them to the bullpen. That's how bad they've been doing. So you get Jason Vargas. He hasn't been that bad this year, but realistically, this doesn't make you that much better. So that's the way I look at this. I feel like the front office was kind of hesitant, and they're like, we're going to do this move. It's kind of, you're not giving up a lot, if anything, really. You're getting a guy who, we'll see how it works out. We get $2.9 million. We'll see how it works out. And we'll go and get guys in the offseason. And realistically, you're not going to fix this pitching rotation in one offseason. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get 4 starting good caliber pitchers in one offseason. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know. I don't like that mentality out of the front office. It's kind of, you're kind of like, do I do this? I don't want to give up too much, but, I want to get something. I don't like that. So that's the Jason Vargas move. That was actually on Monday, so this next one is really the only move that I consider a deadline move, as it was right at the 4 o'clock deadline yesterday, as the Phillies acquire Corey Dickerson from the Pirates, an outfielder who's batting .314 on the season, and I believe up in the 400s recently. 25 RBIs, I believe. A guy who can come off of the bench. We add the depth, and he can even start at left field. You move Hazley to center field, and then you can bring Scott Kingery to third base, put Maikel Franco on the bench. And realistically, Matt Klentak really did a good job on this one. He only gave up $250,000 of international money and a player to be named. We'll see who that is. I don't expect it to be anybody good, promising. So I see this as a steal and a really good move. You add the depth. You even can add a starter who's doing pretty well this season. So that's about it. You get some minor league guys, as well as some rotational pitchers from the Twins. I like those moves. Nothing to get too excited about. But yeah, that's about it. I really would have liked the Phillies to get a good starting pitcher, a Mike Minor, you know. Who else? A Trevor Bauer would have taken a lot. Marcus Stroman, he was gone. The Mets actually took him. But yeah, I get it out of the front office, how you don't want to give up too much, and that's what I was even saying. But I don't know, I just feel like if you really want to go all in next year or in a couple years, you can't just expect to grab 3 or 4 good starting pitchers in the offseason. It just doesn't happen like that. So we'll see how Vargas does. He hasn't been terrible, like I said, 3.34 ERA in his last 12 starts. We'll see what happens with it. And while we're here, I might as well touch on this whole David Robertson situation. I mean, this guy got injured, 4 months ago? And now we're just now finding out that he might need surgery? Tommy John surgery? I mean, it's been 4 months. What are you doing in that time frame? Are you literally just sitting around resting? Shouldn't you know you shouldn't have to wait 4 months to figure out that you need Tommy John surgery. We paid how much money for 2 years out of this guy? And now, if he needs Tommy John surgery, we're probably not going to see him next year. I mean, I think there was something, I think I saw something, we paid $26 million for 30-something innings out of Pat Neshek, Tommy Hunter, and David Robertson. I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'm just so stunned that you can get injured in April. You have a professional medical staff behind you, and you're just now finding out 4 months later that you might need Tommy John surgery that'll hold you out another year? That's unbelievable to me. I mean, what are you going to do, though? Like, this bullpen's just been so banged up lately. This year. You know, we get those, I believe it was 2 pitchers from the Twins, like I said. And our bullpen as a whole hasn't been terrible lately. Nick Pivetta goes into the bullpen. He's doing his thing. But this is just unbelievable to me. It blows my mind how you don't know you need surgery 4 months after you get injured. That's crazy to me. Anyway, let me know what you guys think on this whole thing. The Jason Vargas deal, the Corey Dickerson trade, and even the David Robertson news that he'll be out this whole season and he might need Tommy John surgery. Let me know what you guys think. See you next time.